It's a neck beard ting. Save. Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday evening. Let's play some Zomboid, baby. I've got my beers. I've got my chicken burger. I'm ready. So welcome. This is the state I'm in on a Monday night. But I'll explain. I have good reason. I've been at band practice, which was loads of fun, and we had a good session. I did take a little recording on my phone, so you lot might get a sneak preview on YouTube at some point still. But we do plan to gig quite soon. Got a new band that's been happening. So it's been exciting, and I did have a few beers at band practice, and I do have a few more, but I thought this is why I'm in the mood, to be honest. This is why I'm really in the mood to make the recording studio, rehearsal studio, whatever it is, the music studio part of my base happen today, because we always like to strive to have a music studio in our base in Zomboid. With Hydrocraft, there's even more options, even more amazing new tiles to use. And in this particular playthrough in Pitstop, there's like a record store like just around the corner from our base. Why is everything sparkly? I thought with my new lights I'd solved this problem. Maybe I'm sat too close or something. Something isn't right. Maybe it just needs adjusting. I think it's slightly different at day and night. I think when there's natural light in the room, the webcam compensates. I think that might be what happens. Anyway, let's get started. Let's get a bit serious. If you remember, if you caught the last stream, we got our generator set up, and I mean, it is beautiful. It seems like we woke up and we ate, so it's like morning and we're well fed, so it's a good time to actually just hit the road. We're supposed to be harvesting 1 cabbage a day, but because I can't remember if I did it today or not, we've also got 4 spare cans of fuel just up here ready to go. We also just want to look at this. We can get the generator info up and it will stay there for a long time. Like, as long as we're anywhere near our base, it will stay there, which is pretty cool. But I think we want to eke out the cabbage as long as possible, so we'll harvest it at the end of the day. We're well fed now, so all we really need to do is smoke a little Smoky Joe and hit the road. As long as our backpack is pretty much empty, we've got some rounds to drop off. We've got another empty thing there, that's fine. So let's throw the box in. Yeah, and let's go and see how much stuff we can bring back from the music studio. Sorry. We're going to see how much stuff we can bring back from the record store, because there's a lot of cool items in there that would certainly suit the music studio very well. It's very cold and it's winter, but now that we have the generator set up, we got all the cabbages going. We do need to go and set the traps at the end of today. We got a comment on the Discord from the main man, Hydro. Is it Hydro? Who said that we had our cabbages in our backpack last time, which is why they didn't work, which is good to know. Look, see, the generator's information sheet is still with us, even over here. We do need to clear a bit of a route though, and it is a bit of a ridiculously well-trodden route. I don't think we've read this map yet. We can take the chewing gum. Okay, there's a zombie coming. We'll just put it in our inventory, then we'll read it later. Wow, absolutely totaled. I'm actually going to just leave the weapons behind. Let's take the antidepressants though. You never know when we might want a lot of those kind of things. The books, meh. It's just a pure meh. There's a friend. Now, because I have had a few beers tonight, I do want to be careful. This is like my all-time Project Zomboid PB. So we really... I mean, this would be the worst run to ever lose, ever. I realise as I'm saying that, I'm jinxing it. So I'm going to be even more cautious while I'm talking about the fact that there is a lot of pressure on me. Even though I've been having beers all night, and now I'm going to play on my all-time PB. We'll definitely take all ammo. We'll definitely take a Moldra map as well. I don't think we actually have that one yet. That gun does have a magazine and it does look a bit more interesting, so we will take that one. Okay, I need another bite of this burger. It's absolutely delicious, you guys. There's a zombie. That's what I'm talking about. Rosewood. We certainly have Rosewood because we've been there. I know we do. Okay. That's been read. Let's read Moldra. That's been read now as well. Save LL. Drunk Me last night thought going after the army surplus store would be NBD. Not bad, I'm guessing. With a bad car. Mistakes were made. Yeah. I'm hoping we don't suffer a similar fate tonight. That said, I'll do on another sip of my beer. Okay, let's just keep doing a little rotation like this so we can see them coming. That was a broken window. Somewhere in that direction. Oh! Ooh! And there's a big crew down there as well. Looks like we are safe to retreat this way. The thing is that these spiked baseball bats are just so good. And this character is so strong right now. Fighting is really quite nice. What is this guy wearing? I want this outfit. So I'm going to push him down and kill without the spikes. Whatever this outfit is, I want it. Unfortunately, the shell suit jacket is not in great condition. Okay, we'll wait and we'll find somebody who has them in great condition. Let's take the trousers though. Presumably the armor on them is absolutely terrible. I don't want any second rate like items of clothing here. Missed that swing. I'm presuming we looked at both of these. We must have been in there before. Okay, to be clear, that's quite a lot of zombies. Let's take a step back. I'm seriously though, I can't stop eating the burger. I've got to have bites in between fighting. Cockroach, yes. Leave the guns and the magazines behind. Black frilly underpants. I am tempted. Spiffo's apron, nah. If you are just joining us, do drop a little like on the stream if you can. It does massively help. I thought I'd killed that one. Take the chewing gum and on we go. So here, this is what we're after. This record store here, it has loads of decorative items and things that we're going to want for our music studio. We're just undeniably going to want a lot of this stuff. Is it really all just newspapers and magazines on here? There are zombies in here. They've clearly respawned, but there's a piano for a kickoff. There's a music stand there. There's DJ decks. There's a synth on the... There's a couple of different synths. There's a djembe there. I mean, this is unheard of amazing decorative items that we've not seen the likes of before. And we've built pretty nice music studios in Project Zomboid before we started playing with Hydrocraft. And these items are unbelievable. In fact, I don't even think these items are Hydrocraft. I think these items come with the Pitstop map. There's like a few prerequisite mods you need to install to get Pitstop and Grapeseed and Blackwood. And it's that same dude who made those maps who made a lot of these items. I think. Yeah, pick up the drum. Yes, pick up the sheet holder. The tills, no, I'm fine. Yes, pick up the decks. Yes, pick up the funky keyboard. I like how that's what it's called. What are these here? I don't know what these things are that are on top of the floor. Wow, a lot of this stuff weighs quite a lot. Yeah, we're really full. So let's start throwing some of it into the backpack. Got a very small amount of space. I think we can put the sheet holder in there. That takes us up to 23.8 out of 24. That's pretty good. Let's put the climbing backpack on the secondary slot. And then hopefully we can get the keyboard and the vinyl player in there. And get ourselves back down to some sort of semi-decent. Yeah, that is semi. I think that's the definition of semi-decent. Let's take all this stuff back and we'll come back for the piano on a second trip. I thought we could just fight 3 with the hammer, but we're tired as well as over encumbered right now. So the combination isn't great. Although we do have 2 kills, so now we're down to 3 and one of them's a crawler. I think actually, and we're still dealing decent damage. Okay, apart from that time when it was just 3. We are typically Like, decent its way. The problem is the crawlers stop you from being able to actually attack the walkers as regularly, because when the crawler takes the front position, you can't hit them out of the way. You have to just wait. So it does cause some issues having one crawler. It doesn't actually necessarily make it easier. Until they're the last one left, and then it obviously gets a lot easier very quickly. Take the lighter. Cool. That worked. That worked nicely. Where we're going to put all this stuff, we haven't actually decided yet. We need to work out which room we want the studio to be in. We need to get furniture as well, especially to put this, like the vinyl and the keyboards on and stuff. I say the vinyl, I mean the decks. Because it's going to be... Someone's banging on something out there. I'm not feeling it at all. Let's just throw both these bags on the floor here. And that one. Okay, so now we can pick up our proper weapon. Do a perimeter check here. Seems like it was only that guy. Disagree. I can hear somebody else banging something already. A couple of dudes here. They need to get killed before we even continue the perimeter check. Yeah, we are tired now though. It's a bad time to be doing perimeter checks. Just trying. Perfect. Perfect. It looks like a couple of the boards have been taken off a few of these. There's only 3 boards on that one, and there's only 3 boards on that one as well. Okay, it doesn't help if I'm smashing the place up as well. Don't you join in, bruv. Let's take the empty bottle. Xerxia, big ups. How you doing? If you're just joining us, people, do leave a like on the stream. It does massively help. Build up that algorithm love. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll go get the piano in the morning because we're just too tired now. So let's spend the rest of this in-game day working out which room we actually want the studio to be in. I was thinking this one, but this room isn't that big. But then again, how big do we need the room to be for the studio? I mean, we don't want it to be too open like that one. Which of these two is actually bigger? Or are these rooms identically sized? 1, 2, window, 1, 2, window, 1, 2. 1. Okay, 1, 2, window, 1, 2. Window, 1, 2. Yeah, they're the same size. The window layout's just slightly different. Either way, we've got some chairs to move. Which is fine. This room has those papers that we can't get rid of, so I think we'll make the studio in the other room. I think that's the deciding factor. So let's move these chairs. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, whoops. It's kind of ridiculous that it's raining and not snowing because it's been snowing before. But I guess that's a good thing. Just means it must be warmer out there right now. So I'm thinking we just put these chairs along this other wall. So we just have a room full of chairs all facing the middle. Should be just fine, right? I mean, it's stupid, but that's fine. Are we out? I guess we're out. Yeah, we're back to normal weight. The camping backpack goes on the back. And that one goes in our secondary. Cool. Perfect. And then let's do this one first. So the sheet music. Let's put the so stupid. We can move stuff around the more things we bring in, I suppose. But let's put it right there, next to the blood and the splatters. It actually made a shade. Like, it's actually something we can't see through. It's like a, it's like a fully opaque block. So that's weird. But Q, whatever. Let's put the drum down next. I think the drum, it doesn't matter what angle it's from. So I'd like to see that in this corner. Because it's going to look cool in any corner because it's circular. It doesn't matter which direction it's facing. Okay. Now the electric piano, we just throw it on the floor here. Oh, it won't let us. Okay, we have to actually place it. And that's everything. Okay, so I'd rather this guy went on a table, so for now we'll just chuck it on the floor. But it's going to end up on a table. We're going to have a table with our two synths on. The funky keyboard and the vinyl player, all these guys need to go on a table. So we need a few tables to put our synths and our decks on. But the coolest arrangement for them is obviously like this. That looks like a little Korg, that one. It's quite nice. And then the decks. Oh yeah, that's the problem with a lot of these guys. They can't be rotated. So knowing that, the decks need to go on the table on this wall, and the keys need to go together on a table on that wall, so that they're all facing into the middle of the room. It makes sense, right? So yeah, the decks, yeah, they're on that like upper left side of the block they're on. So they need to, the table that they're on needs to be on that wall there, whereas these guys need to be underneath the whiteboard somehow. Cool. All right, good. The piano could just go right here, like next to the music stand. Yeah, I think so. But we'll go get the piano tomorrow. For now, we have unpacked all of the stuff that is musical instruments. That's our first haul for our studio. Not a bad haul. We have some maps. Honestly, it's so nice being in this base with the lights on. My god, it's amazing. So we did have West Point already. Muldra, it seems we didn't have before, so that's pretty nice. Got a gun and some ammo. Gun. Ammo. We're hungry, but that's nothing that one of our lovely cabbages won't solve. Oh, we wanted to go and set the traps before we go to sleep as well, but we're ridiculously tired now from carrying all those chairs around. Yeah, I think with 2 fresh rabbits, we can probably wait one more day before we set the traps. I don't think that's a problem. We'll eat 2 cabbages, though. We'll save 1 for breakfast. Some spare lighters. Some antidepressants. Some comical trousers, which go, I think, in the comical section. Yeah, like the kind of suits. What am I talking about? The fancy dress. Let's call it fancy dress. Storage. The makeup. Do we want to harvest cabbages, or do we want to wait a day and just bide our time? They're not even seed bearing yet, but they might all suddenly die from the cold. This, I mean, this is all uncharted territory for me. I don't actually know. Let's wait today and we'll harvest some in the morning. I think that's a good idea. We haven't been smoking all day, so let's smoke. Our mood is really taking a hit from that. But presumably now we can just have the TV on with like fun TV shows on instead, although they're going to be loud. Maybe we'll just read bedtime stories. Just do the classic method to get happy. There we go, that did it. There's some empty bottles to sort out here. Some butts as well. It's a good time to fill empty bottles right now. It's actually a good time to wash as well because it's raining. Maybe we should wash ourselves and all our clothes before we go to sleep. If we're not going to go and do the traps tonight, let's get everything washed. Very nice. Let's put one of these bottles away. A smoke, and then bedtime. It's all looking pretty decent. Okay, our weight did just drop to 83. Getting the recursive loop of playing a video game within a video game. Oh man, trust me. I've been there many times. I've been there many a time. What was the best one? Didn't GTA Vice City have some really good ones in the like arcades? We can just go and get. Was it Vice City? Or was it San Andreas? It might have actually been San Andreas. One of the PS2 Grand Theft Auto games had some banging arcade machines in it. I think it might have been San Andreas, thinking about it. We were going to pick some more cabbages. I'm also just tempted to leave. No, we should keep the picking regular. Let's pick them every morning from now on. Because we want them to be kind of turning on a regular basis, don't we? And when I say pick them, I'm just going to pick one. I'm assuming that the act of doing so... Oh yeah, I also wanted to check, because these were diseased at one point. They do still have Devil's Water Fungi. That one doesn't. So it is just this one that's rough. And it is dying. Its health is like super low. But there's no like treat option there. I don't think that's just because we don't have it on us, because when we didn't have it on us before, it did still show us the treat option. 88%. Yeah, this is very, very manageable. We'll wait till it gets to like, I don't know, like 20% fuel, and then we'll chuck in one full gas canister and see exactly how much one gas canister gives us. These are the freshest of cabbages. So what we want to do is eat this one that's been in the fridge, that's from like the previous batch. Then throw these ones in the fridge, and we'll come back for those after. We go and get the piano, and then we'll come back and we will grab some and set our traps to get a few more rabbits, because we could do with putting on a bit of weight now. We're at 83. We want to ideally maintain a weight of 84. 84 is optimum. It's like average weight, but it's like the top end of average weight. So it's like there are no debuffs for being overweight, but you have more fat on you. And therefore you're a little bit more resilient, I suppose, to a food shortage that may hit you. We look amazing, by the way, in just all of this perfectly clean clothing, which is about to end right now when we kill this person. We've only got a little splattering there. It's quite grim around here. We did do a lot of killing yesterday. What are we on now? 1,873 zombies. So we're about to hit 2,000 zombies with one character. That would definitely be a first. 3 months, 23 days. So we're also about to hit 4 months. In not too long. That will also be a first. There's a zombie down there. I'm sure that they've seen me. Yeah, a couple of them definitely have. Thank you, guys. Wow. This guy was packing it all. Matches, cigarettes, and the survival axe. That's just beautiful. The survival axe is the most useful one because, well, in a way, it's the most useful one. It does, like, the least damage. Which, in turn, means it's the one that is best suited to tree chopping. It's like the one that's optimized for being a tool. No way, that's just hard-coded into... Wait, I can pick up that smear. That little smear on the pavement there is trash, and I could pick it up if I wanted to. I could even pick up that can. But this boombox and Walkman, I can't pick up. It's just like painted onto the floor. That's a damn shame. Okay, what are these things? Are we going to get any clue as to what they are, or if we can't pick them up, can we? This just doesn't see anything. Yeah, there's no cycling through. There's nothing. There's nothing there. Okay, well, let's pick up the piano stool. Then let's pick up the piano, which will be 2 pieces weighing 20 each. It's a lot of weight. So put part 1. Not in our fanny pack. Put it in our big old backpack. Second piece in there, and then the piano stool I think can go in the big one. Okay, and we're in a good place already. There may be more stuff we need. There's these table. I guess we want the table. We'll probably come back for furniture on a 3rd day, I'm guessing, especially if we want to get up to the traps and set those. Is that a tambourine? Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man. It just says drum. That could not be more inaccurate or offensive to a drummer like myself. It's not a drum. I mean, I guess it is technically a kind of a drum. Like a tambourine has a drum on it. But it's not a drum. Oh, I want that poster. Do I want that poster too? 10. It weighs 10. So does that one. Okay, yeah, we'll get the wall-mounted guitar art separately. If I can weigh... That's crazy. Those 2 posters weigh as much as half of the piano. Bruv. Okay, look, there's the 2-wide table for the 2 synths. There's the 1-wide table for the decks. Perfect. Oh, we're going to have to hammer this motherfucker. Okay, they went straight down. That was beautiful. Couldn't have been easier. The percentage of zombies that I said this in the last stream, but I'll say it again. The percentage of zombies that carry guns nowadays is stupid. It's too much. Guns aren't valuable anymore. Then again, I'm playing with a load of mods that add a load of guns, which may have been affected by the update and stuff. It may all just not be very balanced. That might just be the problem. It might be nothing to do with vanilla. I actually want to play vanilla again. There's been a major update since I last played vanilla. I've just been playing in Hydrocraft, and with the major update underneath what Hydrocraft's built on, I mean, And all the other mods I added. I did add a few others. I should probably just play vanilla again, but I mean this run is the run. We can't leave this run behind, you know what I mean? So ho hum. Let's go and put some of this stuff down anyway and take it from there. Oops. There we go. Yeah, right next to the music stand. It looks perfect there, I think. Because we don't want it to be really symmetrical. Like, it would look weird if it was... would it look weird if it was right in the middle? Yeah, I think I like it. I like it being asymmetrical, I think. Avantex. Shoutouts, how are you doing? Welcome. Let's pop the... Oops, hold on. Place. Oh, I pressed E. There we go. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is it better having the piano off center like that? Or do we want to pick up the music stand, put the music stand somewhere else and move the piano so it's completely in the middle of the room? I think it depends what we put over here, doesn't it, as well? Titian, yes. How you doing? I'm good. How are you? That's true about the ammo being the short supply thing. Also, I just don't use them because I'm too scared to use guns. So that's probably also like partly just my problem. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, interesting point. It's true that the ammo is the main thing, I suppose. We've got one more thing to place down randomly. This tambourine. So we've collected a nice amount of musical instruments from that place. We've got the 2 posters to bring in, which actually might look good either side of the piano. So I'm starting to think we should move the piano. So why don't we move the piano now? Let's put it in the middle. It's just teetering around that issue. So that doesn't rotate though. So given it doesn't rotate, where do we want it? Maybe we do just put it like so that the thing that makes it not centralized is that the music stand is next to one side of the piano. Yeah, let's do it like that. We're not going to have to pick it all up, but I don't think we need to. I think we just need to pick up this part, the part that's on this side. Then we come over here and we should be able to place it. Down. Pop the stool down as well. I think that looks better. You've been living the long dark in real life. Oh my gosh. Wait, snow's up to your armpits. You've been running generators. Bruv, are you literally living in, like, yeah, you're living in the long dark or Project Zomboid or something. That's nuts. It's unbelievable how dull life in London is. It's just always exactly the fucking same. That's astonishing. Alright. So what's next here? We've got a few pieces to put away, and then we were going to go and lay the traps. See if we can't catch a couple more rabbits. It's stupid because we don't really need to, except that it would be nice to like freeze them. I think that's what would be really nice to do. Like, we still have these 2 guys fresh. So if we were to like just let's grab a couple of cabbages. Put the lighter away. Put the chewing gum away. In the last 2 weeks, there's been almost 2 meters of snow. Bruh. Bruh. That is wild. I think we keep the survival axes in here because we use them for tree chopping, so they're technically tools. We got these 2 cabbages. So let's leave the safe route out. I have to walk 1 kilometer through the woods. Just literally through like snow up to your armpits for 1 kilometer. That blows my mind. We're lucky if we get like snow that's like... We're just lucky if we get snow that settles at all. Let's kill these 2. That one really put up a bit of a fight. I was slightly impressed. This guy hasn't even noticed us coming. March Ridge, I have that already. We've got the like Canadian connection in the chat. Nice. It always blows my mind how people in the chat are always like in all over the world. It's just like so cool. Mind blowing. Now that I'm hungry, I just want to eat one of these cabbages, but we're going to lay our traps first and eat the leftovers. So yeah, what we did wrong last time was just that the cabbage was in our bag. There we go. So now we can bait all of these. I think like 1 cabbage does like 5 traps or something mad like that. Because it's 25 hunger in a cabbage. So I bet we'll have one with 5 left. Yeah, nailed it. So we can just eat both of the rest of these. And then I think tomorrow we'll cook up a rabbit. Because our weight is 83 and dropping. So we can afford to eat some of the rabbits we have. And we'll try and catch a rabbit a day. It's the 30th of October now. We'll try and catch a rabbit a day for as long as we can. And freeze all the rabbits we get. We need a system though. We need a way of knowing what's old and what's new so we can eat the oldest one. I wish that the food had like dates on it. I don't need to see when it's going to expire, like in Poetica, because that's slightly unrealistic. But you'd think that you would always just write a date on any piece of food that you froze, like in an apocalypse situation. What we do have is 2 fridges and 2 freezers, so we can operate like a system of 4 different levels. You can have like freezer 1, freezer 2, fridge 1 and fridge 2, and move things between those 4 like layers in a kind of priority order to know what to eat first. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? We know right now that the stuff that's in the fridge is the oldest because there's 2 rabbits in there and they're both old. But we'll save them for the morning. They're both still saying fresh now. We're good. We've laid the traps. Everything's looking nice. I mean, we could actually go back and try and grab tables now. Should we do that? Those tables did look quite nice. I do slightly want them. I guess as long as we smoke as we go. -20, bruv. -20 degrees blows my mind. Like when it's like 5 degrees here, we all like lose our shit. Wait, is this a Fahrenheit centigrade thing? When you say -20, you mean -20°C, right? What does Canada use? Does Canada use Fahrenheit or centigrade? I have no idea, so yeah. Like, part of me thinks it would be Fahrenheit because America is like using Fahrenheit, but then I'm starting to think like maybe Canada's a bit more. Yeah, you guys are just a bit more sensible. Yeah, you use centigrade. Okay, sick. I mean, that's obviously the way to do it, based on nothing other than just what I'm used to. It's like, I have very strong opinions about this, based on nothing. Safe A1, what's good? Emmanuel, shout outs to you. Welcome to the ting. Okay, wait. Was there tables in here that I wanted? Not really, no. Oh, but I wanted these incredibly heavy posters. I think these posters are going to weigh more than the tables that I'm bringing. I'm going to leave these long works of art. I don't need those. But I want these in my backpack. In fact, they make more sense in the other one because they'll fill it perfectly. Just absolutely perfectly. It does mean that they weigh more, but that's for now. We're going to put tables in the other ones. This game can be installed on Android. What? Zomboid? You can play Zomboid on your phone. Has an item on the surface. Oh, is there another keyboard there? It's just hiding behind the ting. But there's like another keyboard and it weighs a ton. This one. Fantastic. Okay, well. Yeah, I mean that fills up our storage pretty nice. I wonder if we can place that on top of the piano. Like a little synth on the top of the piano would look fucking sick, right? Oh, you're asking if it can be installed. I don't know about that. I mean, it might be you know, Androids are weird in it. Like, you might be able to emulate it because you can like emulate Windows and things, and then in theory you could like get it running. Like, so in theory it would work, but the question is like, do you have a keyboard and a mouse? Like how are you actually going to play this on a touchscreen emulating an operating system? Do you know what I mean? There's so many keys. Like, without WASD and a mouse, I think you're pretty fucked. Then again, this game can be played pretty much only with the mouse. Like, you can walk to an area, like you can navigate around like this just by clicking on places. Combat? I don't know if you could do combat. You don't know if it's real. I would be dubious personally. I would be very, very skeptical personally about that. So that we've got two of the same synth. Yeah, it's the same texture. It's just been flipped. But that's cool. So we can put maybe put another little 1x1 table right there and put that keyboard on it, and then have like these over here. Put the decks on this wall. I mean, yeah, and then once we find a few electric guitars and stuff, we'll be absolutely laughing. This studio will be the sickest studio ever. You could play CDDA. Yeah, that's a good point. CDDA probably would translate much better to a phone. Let's put these posters up because they're weighing an absolute ton right now. Safe, Gelmir. How you doing? I saw your comment about me dropping the dirt on the chest. It's so stupid. So dumb. And the worst thing is I lost some saplings. But never mind. We've got loads. Doesn't really matter. It was really, really stupid. I thought chests could hold it up though, which is why I was using chests. Anyway, never mind. These things happen. Oh, it won't let me put it there because I've put the keyboard on the floor. Okay. They can go behind the piano though. Can't go behind that thing. Okay, yeah, let's put the 2 posters on the 2 extremities then. In fact, no, let's put that one behind the piano. Let's just keep it a little bit less symmetrical. Oh, it didn't go behind the piano, it went in front of it. Let's not put it there then. You cringed. Yeah, I'm sure. I bet you did. I was cringing for myself. Okay. I think we just put this food away. We're starting to get tired. We'll go back in the morning and grab more stuff in the morning. We're doing pretty good here. Yeah, let's pop this food down, have a smoke, and go to sleep, I think. And then we'll probably pick some cabbages and eat a rabbit in the morning, I guess. Get some weight back on. Oh, we've got one of our lighters came out of the bag when we smoked. So let's put that away. We've got nearly 60 spare lighters. 6 boxes of matches. Ludicrous. Okay, I got one more beer. I'm going to drink this and then we'll call it a night. And I need to get some sleep. But, hey, well, there's more beer. Let's keep going. I just covered my keyboard in splashes from that beer. It was in my backpack earlier when I went to band practice. So it was pretty shaken up. Shaken, not stirred. We woke up at 3:30 in the morning. That's really annoying. Also, our dining table is kind of baked because it's obviously 2 small tables stuck together. Anyway, that's fine. I do really love what we've done with this place. It is the perfect base. Okay, we need to do a perimeter check. Somebody's banging on something. Sounds like this side. Oh wow. Wait, they've really taken chunks off of the walls here. Is that a door? That window is completely... The barricades are completely gone. So here there's all 4 of the outside layer missing. And here all 4 of the outside layers missing. Here they've actually broken in. Completely broken in. That's an annotated map. I guess it's the generator just pulling in unprecedented numbers now. That we didn't used to have. We need to think about upgrading the barricades, I think, on these windows to metal. But at the very least, it seems like we need to just actually top them up. We can probably leave them for now. Well, we've literally got a hole. We should probably go and check the room where there's the literal hole. Yeah, there's a zombie just inside our base. That's absolutely outrageous. So unbelievably disrespectful. How can these goons even think that's okay? Okay, well, we'll definitely fix that one up. Well, we'll fix all the barricades up that are missing anything today. But let's start by going to get the tables. Because, you know, music studio first. Barricades and general safety second. I think that stands to reason. We've probably used a fair amount of the fuel in our generator now. Don't think we will have gotten to using all of it yet. Far from it probably, but we might be getting a little close to that. Like, I reckon we're at maybe 60% left, or maybe 55. We'll see. We'll see. Let's grab these tables, because we know we want these tables. Although, I'm less sure about wanting the little one now. No, I think we do. I think we do want the little one. Okay, I think I know exactly what we want to do. We want this guy. Is it 2 pieces at 10 a piece? Yeah, it is. So we'll put this in our secondary and our little 20, because it'll fill it perfectly. So yeah, this table weighs as much as the 2 posters that we brought back yesterday. Pretty fucking stupid, huh? And that one's 10 on its own. That's fine. We can go in the normal backpack then. Okay. And we want like one more table. One more surface that we can put the decks on. No, I don't think Spiffo's tables are going to really cut the mustard. Actually, they do cut the mustard, but they're not sufficient for our purposes. Let's take these 2 planks. Because we need to... Oh my god, no. 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 We're not going in there. Too dark. We will die. This is more my kind of room. Like, at least we can fucking see what's going on in here. And we can see that there are no tables. Like the type of tables that we want. So we can immediately leave. That's the kind of room I'm up for. Let's take this plank. I said, let's take the plank. I'll just have enough patience to actually pick it up this time. I wonder where the annotated map is for. Also, if we read an annotated map, it's for Moldra. Okay, nice. That's fine. But then, when we look at our main map, are the annotations on the main map? Or do we still need to keep the annotated map for that purpose? It's a decent question, I think. Anyway, right, we've got some juggling to do, so let's do the juggling without further ado. One of the upcoming streams in this playthrough is going to be to build a perimeter wall. It's going to be a very big wall. A very big wall. Let's pick up this guy. Put the little one table there. Put the keyboard on top. Yeah, baby. That looks sick. This place is starting to look awesome. I am happy. Okay, let's pick up this guy. I said let's pick him up. Pick up that. Pick up that. Put down half this table. Put the other half in our inventory. And then place the table like that. We want to keep the whiteboard if we can, which it looks like we can. Oh, I don't want to rotate it. I want to place that keyboard. And then pick up this guy. Place it there. Very nice. Yeah, we can just put the decks down there for now. And the tambourine down there for now as well. Long run, another table here that has tambourine and decks on it. Djembe sits in the corner. Then we just sprinkle guitars all along that wall there. As we haven't found any guitars or bass guitars yet. But as we find more guitars, saxophones, trumpets, various things, they can all lie around the floor. But I mean, this is looking like one of the best music studios we've ever had, just from all these cool synths and stuff that are in this particular mod that we're using at the moment. And the fact that we've got a djembe and a tambourine in the corner as well is very, very jokes. Okay, we got these 3 planks, but let's go get some more. And let's fix up our horribly damaged defenses. Because we do have a lot of planks here. 7 to be precise. Probably not enough planks to do everything we need to do, but let's do as much with them as we can. And take it from there. We're going to need 8 planks alone to fix the completely broken window, never mind the ones that have been partially damaged, of which I think there are a few. But we are wearing our gloves, so let's pick up the broken glass here. Let's double check we haven't hurt ourselves. And there. And I think there's some more here that we never picked up. So we have 3 broken glass there. They've got no craft helper recipes. There's nothing of any use that we can do with them. And that looks like one that we can't delete stuff in unless, oh yeah, once we put it in then we can delete it. Cool. So now we should be able to, because we do have all the tools on us and we do have nails in there, yeah. So we should be able to barricade these from the inside out. Well, apparently not. Okay, good. I don't think anything else got hit on the inside. I think the insides are all at least 4. I mean, we'd be able to tell if anything did get a hit on the inside, it would need to have been completely destroyed on the outside. Now, these ones on the outside have been banged up. So, let's put those in there. Let's just empty them and then let's empty this guy too. So it's all just in our main inventory because it's just quicker. Got 2 planks here. We do have a survival axe with us. And we always carry a saw, right? Yeah, so we can just cut down some trees here and get some more logs. I'm the log, the big bad log. Sorry, stupid joke, but also really funny. You're welcome. Yeah, that's enough logs. We get more planks if we take them upstairs. But I honestly can't be bothered. So we'll just saw them all. Very nice. And then there's a couple more here to saw as well. Just grab all of those to kick us off. We'll come back for that pile there in a minute. The 6 that we have will finish off these 2 anyway. We're probably more likely to run out of nails than anything else. And look, just as I spoke, we actually literally couldn't have timed it more perfectly. So yeah, we need to go back upstairs and grab nails before we can finish the job. I am the job. There we go, 100 nails. Can I eventually use sheet metal? Yeah, exactly. I absolutely can. I could do it right now, to be honest. I just don't have enough sheets to do them all, and you know what I'm like. Like I could do one or 2 in metal now, but in Hydrocraft we get to the point where we start mining metal. So when we get there, that would be what we're gonna do. But the other thing we can do as well is just build a perimeter wall, which I do really want to do as well. So we will also get to that at some point. But for now, we're just going to really blag it. So I don't know how many of these we even need. We've got 11 in our main inventory, which is nuts. 4 there, 4 there, that's fine. 4 there, there's 4 there, that's fine. 3 here. I knew there was a couple more. I think it is only just a couple. Oops. Yeah, spike pits and spike traps and things. I think all of those things are in Hydrocraft. I don't think they're in vanilla. Why is my health going down lower than the normal 25%? Wow, yeah, he went down nice and easy. Normally when you're over encumbered, your weight only goes down to, like, your health only goes down as low as 25%. Does this mean we're about to, like, break our back or something from carrying too much stuff? Because if so, I'm going to drop everything right now. Actually, I'm just going to drop it all right now anyway. There we go. It might be to do with our thirst. Okay, let's look at our main map here to see about the annotations. So there's Moldra containing no annotations, but we could, in theory, with a pen, read these annotations. And then mark them on our main map. Right? We could do that. I'll do my classic method of renaming it so that we know where it's a map of. Wait, what? How do you do it? How do you spell Moldra? I think it's like that. Oh, it's Moldrau. Yeah. Moldrau. Okay, there we go. And then we just pop it in there. Easy. That's empty too. So everything's good. We can just eat a rabbit. We should go check on our traps as well. They were a bit tired to do that, but I think we should. Let's eat the smaller of the 2 rabbits. I'm not going to bother cutting it up or doing anything to it. Although maybe we should butcher it at least. Skin. I've not seen skin as an option before, so we're going to skin it. Yeah, we get a hide and we get the meat. Whereas before we didn't get the hide. What can we do with the hide? We can dry it. So we need a drying frame. I wish I could click on that and get that one's recipe. Like NEI. So we need to look at how to make a drying frame for that one. Anyway, that's fine. Let's throw it in the oven. Get some information on how much fuel is in there. 50 minutes, probably a good amount. Let's add 1 piece of scrap wood to it. That takes us up to 2 hours 14. That sounds a bit better than a dirty rag and matches. Sounds good. Now it's on. The rabbit meat's cooking. We would like to have a smoke. Yeah, the rabbit hide's interesting. I don't even know where to keep that. We don't have like a storage for that kind of thing yet. We just haven't got that far into that part of the game. I guess for now it'd sort of go in here, wouldn't it, and just all this weird stuff. Okay, that's nearly finished. That's good. It should help us kind of return our weight sort of trajectory to upwards. Just eat the entire thing. Could have turned the oven off first. Just wasting fuel because we're so greedy. Good. Put out the fire. Eat one of the cabbages as well. In fact, let's eat 2 cabbages because we want to go upstairs and pick some more. The weather's a bit warmer now than it was a few days ago. It was oh wow, look, these have nearly caught up with these. Also, these are nearly ready. What is going on, bruv? Those are fully just gonna die, I think. Why these have gotten... Well, the health of all of these is... on this bottom row is really, really bad. In fact, the health of all of them is really bad. Presumably because of the cold. Presumably they're just unhealthy because it's so cold. I planted them in a particular order. It's very strange that those would get ready. Maybe it just means that all of these are about to get ready. That one just happened to have gone first because I think they were all planted at the same time. All these are seed bearing. So I think they need to be harvested sooner rather than later. So I'm going to do 2 of them now and 2 of them in the morning. And we'll try and wait another day or 2 for harvesting the rest of these. But let's get 10. And yeah, we're getting more seeds out of harvesting them this late as well. Let's check on the generator. 76. Wow, I massively overestimated how much fuel we'd used. We've not used nearly as much fuel as I thought. We're up to 340 cabbage seeds now, so there'll be no problems for next season. That's for sure. Oh yeah, and someone commented as well, while we're on the subject, that we rotted like all of our cabbages that we jarred, and we jarred a lot of them. Because we're supposed to jar them and then cook them. So I think we just wasted loads of vinegar, didn't we, doing this? If we open them, presumably we get all the jars back. Yeah, we do get all the empty jars back. I don't know where we got the lids though. Did we lose all the lids? I think we might have lost all the lids. We can put any jars in there. Okay, throw all those in then for more compost. We'll use that all next season, I think. He says, assuming he'll survive that long. I think the thing is, we should be absolutely fine with the amount of non-perishables we've got. Will last the winter. And then we know that we're sustainable on a diet of cabbage and rabbit. So, yeah. It's all good, basically. It's all good. And like, if we just went like on a sort of like summer holiday to West Point or something next summer, because that's when summer holidays happen, you know, we could hit the Gigamart up there and get a load of non-perishables again. Yeah, we're very tired to be doing this fighting to get to our traps. Well, everybody hit the deck. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, 3 of the 4 traps are closed. It's a good sign. Let's try and get this zombie to not walk into them. Wow, that guy looks like he's packing. Excuse me, problem. What seems to be the officer? Like, even when we're ridiculously tired and fighting groups, it's just no problem with this weapon and this character. I mean, it's definitely slow. But it works, like, we can do it. I mean, yeah, that does look like a pretty nice gun. I think we should take that one. It just looks so hench on his back. I was just like, yeah, I want that one. Have a little Smoky Joe. No way, there are more. This is the perfect spot when they're both down, we hit the one that's next to us, and then when the other one tries to get up, we hit that one back down. Yeah, that was perfect. Okay. Where was I? Check trap. Got a rabbit. We need to put some more cabbage in that one. We should probably put more cabbage in this one. We've got a groundhog, which we can skin. Nutria, okay, it looks like we can probably skin that one now as well. We're going to need to fight this guy without our spiked baseball bat because it broke. Very nice. Let's add some cabbage. And let's add some cabbage. Our foraging... Oh no, it's not foraging. What we're talking about is trapping. Yeah, I guess our trapping's going up a bit. It seems quite expensive. Like, I mean, it seems like it's not going up by very much. That's a really big rabbit. 97. Yeah, it's like nearly a full bar. That's a huge rabbit. That rabbit is absolutely fucking enormous. It's a big rabbit. Let's eat the scrap of cabbage. I guess 5 traps is optimum because it's like one cabbage, one full cabbage. But then again, there are some days when you don't need to reseed every trap, as it were. Alright, so let's think about this. That is the old rabbit. So that's the one to eat first. So why don't we put the rabbits that we caught today with those animals? Why don't we put all 3 of those animals in there? That's the one to eat today. And then we'll just put all the cabbages we have in there because they're like the newest cabbages we have. Because they were all harvested most recently. Well, no, I mean the opposite. They're the oldest cabbages we have. I mean, they're also the most recent. They're the only cabbages we have. But they're in here with this rabbit because they're the oldest. Because that is the oldest rabbit. These are the newest ones. Therefore, we eat the stuff on this side first. Fine. Mate, I love anything in mushroom sauce. Anything mushroom sauce is amazing. We've got this huge gun. It weighs 4.8. That is a huge gun. It's a fully automatic, like massive sort of machine gun type thing. It doesn't have a magazine though. Still looks pretty cool. Wait, hold on. It would go in here with the guns. It won't fit in there. Okay, so let's remove some of the duplicates we have. Yeah, that's the best one of those two. Take the shitty condition ones out. Take the one without the magazine out. Okay, that's made room for that guy. Alright, cool. And I think with that, we'll probably call it a day for tonight's stream. We've made some nice progress. We're going to put these in the gun store, which is in here. We made a decent start on the music studio, to say the least. Yeah, I'd say we're in a good spot. Let's put as many of these nails as will fit into the fanny pack as we can in there. 30 is the magic number. Okay, yeah, screw it. We'll just keep the rest in our inventory. It's a very small amount, really. Oh, we got a broken spiked baseball bat. Let's reload on that guy. We did make a ton of these guys, so attach one of the new ones to our back. Perfect. Little smoke, I think. It's 7 PM, perfect time to go to sleep. Maybe we should eat one more rabbit. Maybe we should just eat the big guy. Well, let's do that quickly, because we do want to try and put some weight on, and we also don't want him to like spoil in the night. So when we skin it, what is it exactly that we're using? Does he drops it, the knife back on the floor, right, in some like unsightly position. Not sure how that works. I thought we had 2 kitchen knives up there and one of them seems to have gone missing. It's probably just on the floor somewhere and we can't even see it. Anyway, let's light that fire with a dirty rag and a match. Let's go put the rabbit hideaway. Oh yeah, that's definitely a bot, Titian. That's 100% a bot. YouTube's like infested with these bots at the moment, or at least my streams are. I don't know what if that says more about YouTube or about me. But yeah, I get comments of that format. Random combinations of uppercase and lowercase, always with a dot and a space. And yeah, random 3-letter words. It's definitely a bot. Anyway, let's have a smoke while we wait for this rabbit to cook. It's very nearly cooked, actually. In fact, it's cooked right now. Put out the fire. Cut meat cubes. Lol. Let's just eat it. I guess with meat cubes we can make like other sorts of sauces and fun stuff, I guess. Still didn't put an end to the downwards arrow. Okay, sleep. Anyway, I guess we need to eat more rabbit, you guys. We got like 3 animals to eat at the beginning of the next stream. So I guess we'll eat them all up. Seems like the only sensible thing. Okay. Let's call it there. Thanks so much for watching, people. Do drop a like on the stream if you've enjoyed it and you haven't done so already. If you're new to the channel, you should subscribe and keep following this personal best of a run. And be excellent to each other. That's the most important message. And have a happy rest of your Monday, or for me now it's very early on a Tuesday morning. Well, we're half an hour into Tuesday. So have a happy Tuesday as well. Why not? And I'll see you very soon. Peace out. Safe.